Hey guys, welcome to CALLOUS Fight Night. I seem to have missed turn one and I see that something died, so let's just go ahead and restart that real quick and we will hopefully catch up. Alrighty, so Zomog's on the bottom, and I already recognize, since I at one point played a good amount of poker myself, that he has named his dudes after professional poker players. It's pretty cool. He is our defending champ, and he's against Sadlysius, our challenger, and our thumbnail maker on the top. Zomog seems to be running one of his usual offensive teams, which I believe originally he got from Undisputed, but now that he's become his own man, his own ADV player, and doesn't need to just copy teams from Undisputed as he's getting to know the tier, maybe he's starting to build some of these himself. I don't know. Regardless, Zomog got off to a not great start. He lost his Gengar immediately to a mixed Metagross via Psychic that he probably wasn't expecting. And Sadlysius is, wow, it is getting from bad to worse. Zomog is bailed out there by a full para. There is a focus punch incoming, would have one-hit KO'd the Tyranitar had that connected. That was pretty fortunate for Zomog. I mean, he's still definitely behind. Sadly, might win anyway, but that very well, it could have just been a train wreck. It could have just been a complete snowball in Sadly's favor had that full para not kicked in. So Zomog definitely got bailed out there. Will it be enough? I don't know, but the hacks continue. There is a toxic miss for Sadlysius. Now, granted, Zomog did miss a Sky Uppercut earlier, but definitely as far as relevant hacks, the higher impact has for sure been the Focus Punch there. Whether or not the toxic matters, we don't know. The Metagross is still asleep from the Spore earlier, and the tides do seem to be turning a bit in this game. There's a critical hit for Zomog. I don't know what happened. I mean, we're only on turn 13. This game is fast and furious, but Sadlysius was crushing Zomog, and all of a sudden he's just not. He finds himself 3 to 4 behind. There have definitely been relevant hacks both ways, but I cannot stress how big that Focus Punch full para was against Sadlysius. However, DD-Tar here could be very dangerous, especially if that Swampert cannot get rid of that poison, which seems to be the case. He now should be in range to where, sure, Double Edge will do the trick. It's going to leave the T-Tar at 1%, which is pretty fortunate. I've seen Zomog run Mach Punch before, and yeah, he's got it again. I'm glad that I called that, because if I said that after the fact, it would have seemed like, oh, of course you say that. But nope, I got it in beforehand. I called the Mach Punch. That's a move that I know that Zomog likes, and I've seen him use it before, but I mean, this game, Jesus Christ, what a hacks fest. There's a critical hit Earthquake now for Sadlysius. I have no idea who's going to win this game. The Kingdra looks like it's got a shot to clean up. It's going to come in Rain Dance here. The Zapdos, if it has the substitute, which it does not seem to, can do that. It's going to die, so Kingdra now, yeah, I mean, he's going to have to live a Thunderbolt, go for Rain Dance, and he's going to have a one-turn window to crit or freeze the Zapdos. You could also just get him with Hydro Pump with a crit. It's going to do a whole ton of damage, 95% from that Kingdra, which is a huge, huge chunk, but it will not be enough, and Zomog is going to pull this one out. That game happened really quickly, so I didn't get to slow down and analyze every single turn. That was a pretty fast one, but that was a super hacks fest both ways. Relevant things happened. There were crits, there were misses, there was that big full para. It really feels like that game could have gone either way. Like I said, I did not have enough time to properly analyze the turn by turn, not only because I started on turn 2, because I jumped in a little late, but also because these guys were playing very quickly. But it definitely felt like a messy game that could have easily gone a different way. But, as I always say in these kind of situations, it doesn't matter what could have happened. The only thing that matters is what did happen. And that means that Zomog is our winner, and he's going to continue being our CALLOUS Fight Night champion, and he is going to fight against a new challenger next week. So the real question becomes, who is that challenger going to be? So, let's see here. That's cute, given the context of it. Zomog fine with redoing turn 1? Yeah, I bet you would be. Alrighty, here is our pool. Got 8 guys in here at the moment, and they all have different numbers here, so we're just going to have to do some quick mental math, which I know is the most riveting part of the video, but bear with me. So we've got 27, 35, 41, 45, 48, 50, 51 is what I just came up with off my quick mental math. But let's do that one more time. 16 plus 11 is 27, plus 8 is 35, plus 6, 41, 45, 48, 50, 51. Yeah, all right, had it right the first time, so now it is good old random number generator time. 1 through 5100, generate, knock that down to 51, and we will have ourselves an answer. Number 25. Who's 25? That would be linear. That would be the linear curve. That should be a good one. It's going to be Lanier against Zomog next week. Lanier making his Callous Fight Night debut at long last. Look forward to that next week. I'll see you guys there.